Some musical hits shine brilliantly for a moment, only to be followed by heartbreak behind the scenes. Have you ever wondered about the true stories lurking behind some of the 1960s iconic one-hit wonders? Well, brace yourself, because these songs carry some surprisingly tragic histories. And this is the part most people miss. Sometimes, a single chart-topping smash isn't the blessing it appears to be. Let's unravel the hidden pain intertwined with these memorable tunes, and you might find yourself rethinking what it really means to be a success in music. Dominique by Jeannine Deckers. You may recognize her as the singing nun. Jeannine Deckers, who enchanted the world with her 1963 classic, Dominique. The song didn't just make waves, it soared straight to the top of the Billboard Hot 100, earning Deckers sudden international fame. But here's where it gets controversial. Her whirlwind success came at a devastating personal cost. After signing a recording contract, Deckers discovered harshly that almost all of the earnings from Dominique were funneled to her producers and the religious institution she belonged to. Shockingly, Deckers herself received next to nothing, with most of her royalties stripped away by others using her talent. Financial instability and a deep spiritual crisis soon followed, finding herself deprived not just of security, but also her faith community. Deckers eventually left the convent that once defined her. The heartache didn't end there. In 1985, overwhelmed by persistent money troubles, she made the unthinkable decision to end her own life. She left a note stating, without any ambiguity, that her financial desperation was at the root of her sorrow. Listening to Dominique now, isn't it haunting to realize the immense price Deckers paid for her fleeting fame? Should the music industry or religious institutions have done more to protect her? Tiptoe Through the Tulips with Me by Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim is instantly recognizable for his squeaky falsetto and eccentric presence, especially with his 1968 novelty hit, Tiptoe Through the Tulips with Me. While the song climbed to number 17 on the Hot 100 and cemented his legacy, the rest of Tiny Tim's career and personal life was riddled with both controversy and loss. Here's something to chew on. He shocked many by marrying a teenager while he was much older, a fact that still divides opinions to this day. Meanwhile, the American public gradually grew tired of his satire and quirks, pushing him farther into obscurity as the years passed. Yet Tiny Tim's dedication never waned. He kept chasing a comeback through the decades. That perseverance led to tragedy in 1996. During a concert, he suffered a heart attack on stage. Although he recovered temporarily, fate struck again just months later. While giving another live performance, and yes, singing his legendary hit, he collapsed mid-show and could not be revived. He died that night, his dream of reclaiming musical glory never fulfilled. Does this highlight the dangers artists face when they become forever tied to a single persona? Rockin Little Angel by Ray Smith. Ray Smith found himself in the limelight in 1960 with Rockin Little Angel, a bouncy rockabilly track that sold over 1 million copies and climbed to number 22 on the charts. Success seemed to beckon, but here's the twist. No follow-up hit ever materialized, no matter how doggedly Smith tried. His promising trajectory turned into a frustrating series of near misses and disappointments. Sadly, Smith's life closed on a heartbreaking note. In 1979, at only 45 years old, he died by suicide at his home in Canada. Was it the fading of his musical star, or did deeper struggles haunt him? We may never know the full answer, but Smith's case opens uncomfortable questions. How much does the crush of lost fame truly weigh? Is there enough support for artists once the spotlight dims? One-hit wonders like these remind us that stardom isn't always what it's cracked up to be. Do you sympathize with these artists' plights? Or do you believe the industry merely reflects the unpredictable tides of fame? Where do we draw the line between personal responsibility and a system that sometimes seems to exploit its brightest talents? Share your thoughts and challenge the consensus below. After all, every hit song has a story, but not every story is as simple as we think.